am I? I am Danni Cassette. I am the tape carrier. I am the future. Danni, what are you doing? I feel like that's the most burning question inside of people. Like, I just moved to Los Angeles and most people are like, Danni, so what are you doing? And I've got music, I've got content. That's the what. The what is, I've got the things to give you. When will the project be out? I don't have a date. You know why? Because I'm about to be a single hoe. And so there's gonna be a lot of singles being dropped. And I really wanna check the temperature of my consumers, of who's listening to me, of who will eventually listen to me. And before I can really commit to a project, I think that should be what it is and should be the case. Where am I? Everywhere and nowhere. I just moved 3,000 miles away from like a place I was living for the last 12 years. Where am I? Where is Danni? I'm in LA, but I'm not in LA, essentially, because even LA is like another planet, another universe from like everything. So the where is really nowhere, truly. Who would I like to collaborate with? Serpent With Feet. I love him, and I've been following him for a very long time. Would love to collaborate with him. Who else would I like to collaborate with? Amari, who is actually based here in Los Angeles. I think he's actually like from Inglewood. Amari, I would love to. Let's see who else. Clark and the Community. They're based out of Chicago. They're great. So, I mean, everything is soul-based. I mean, the belly of music, period, is gospel music. I mean, that's what happened when we came over here. It progressed from Africa and became gospel, from what we know. So it's gonna be soul-based. Other than that, I just describe it as abstract. Like, I actually went to cities and like met people and like chilled with them. And like, you know, and these are people I've like grown, and so when I come to the city, they pack the place with their friends. You know what I'm saying? And so when I figured that out was that year, because I was traveling a lot and it wasn't on like these big platforms, but it was like, I just packed out 200 people because like 3 years ago I got in my Ford Focus and started traveling the country. It's like, I think LA, like the palm trees, and even watching like the wind kind of go through the palm trees. I can be very visual. So like a lot of times, like when I need to really feel something or write something, I'll like walk downtown. That's a lot of my inspiration, just like kind of what's happening around me. I don't know, like instrumentals help. Just for me, like hearing music that's just like Sun Ra, or listening to like Flying Lotus, or just listening to something that's just like a blank canvas. That sometimes would just like bring things in and be like, oh, okay, maybe I could say that this way. So yeah, those are like a couple of ways that I get like super inspired. I love to bad sing. So the pressure of singing well sometimes feels like a lot. So sometimes I'll just bad sing. I'll just have moments where I will sing horribly, where I don't feel judged by this run. I don't feel judged for being off key. I just will be like, I'll just sing terribly to kind of take the pressure of having to be on all the time. But yeah, I love to bad sing. Ooh, ooh, hey, ooh, hey, yeah, ooh, got some news. The earth can no longer hold it. It's nothing that will lose. It's overwhelming to even feel it. Yeah, the quantity of your love is something. I am Danni Cassette, and that's what you don't know. It's spilling out into the universe and all its glory and